Hey, and welcome back to the Emlyn in the Mix show, season 4, episode 45. We have a very special episode for you today because we are looking at the brand new Uno Synth Pro X. Yes, I have multi-screens here if you are watching us, of course, on YouTube and Spotify. Got the Uno Synth Pro X here in front of me. Hopefully that's nicely lined up. I mean, we can adjust the camera as we go along here. I think that's probably sort of the best I'm going to be able to get it in the camera. But nonetheless, what is this? What is this beast that we're going to talk about today? Well, it is, of course, a brand new product from IK Multimedia, just dropped this year, and it is getting rave reviews. And why is it getting rave reviews? Well, I guess we just got to look at it and listen to it today and just see why. So I'll have a timeline down below if you just want to skip to the goodness and get to that. But before we do, a couple of housekeeping things to get out of the way really quickly. So I do have a competition going on at the moment. It's a little bit more cryptic because I'm not giving like a direct link to where you can get it, but I am giving away 3 copies of Arturia Analog Lab 5, the full versions, valued at $199 each. So if you're one of my regular viewers here, one of the Emlyn in the Mix fanatics, I will call you guys. No, I don't know. You can literally find the link to that competition in my Arturia Analog Lab play video. So if you want to join the competition and have a crack at it, 3 lucky winners are going to win the full version. So it is definitely, you don't want to miss this competition. Nice big competition to round out the year as we get towards the end of the year. Now, the other thing is with the housekeeping that I have to let you know is there is just so many products that I've got to get to you guys before the end of the year. Literally, it feels like this year was just like every single music technology company was like, let's just drop all of everything that we possibly can, and they've left it to the end of the year. So there's a lot of exciting products, including the one that we're looking at today. So definitely, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure to subscribe. And if you liked the video today, leave a like on the way out. It definitely helps out a ton. The other thing we cannot ignore is that it is currently cyber season. There is a fantastic sale, and I'll do a video hopefully in the next week or 2. I don't know, because there's a lot of products to get through, talking about all the deals and sales going on there. They've already started. They started even a couple of weeks ago, but in the last week, they've doubled. So the sales are pretty much across the board in terms of all your favorite music gear, technology sales are almost all on board and happening right now. So if you are eyeing off any of your favorites, you can probably check their websites and see if they have a sale. But right now, Native Instruments, of course, has their cyber season sale, which are always amazing. We love Native Instruments here on the channel. Big supporter of the Emlyn in the Mix show. And of course, you can get 50% off on their essential production toolkit. You can also get tons of deals here, like value for money wise. If you've ever been wanting to get into their S49 keyboard range, it's all incredibly valued. So I'll have a link for it down below. They've even got free complete start, and I think there's an EQ from Isotope, Ozone EQ11 or something, which is free as well. So check that out. Lots of freebies, but definitely don't want to check this out. Up to 12 expansions for free as well if you purchase a machine here as well. So crazy deals. Link for that down below to get you into the cyber season. Silly season sales have already begun, but there's freebies there as well. Okay, I know a lot of housekeeping to get out of the way. So let's get into the Uno Synth Pro X. What is it all about? So here it is here. I've pulled up the IK Multimedia website. Now, big thank you and shout out to IK Multimedia for letting us check this out today. And they have loaned it to me. I do, of course, have to send it back, but at least gives my viewers, you guys, the chance to check it out. So what are some of the features and overviews? Let me just read them back here quickly for you. So you've got 3 discrete wave morphing oscillators offering vast soundscapes. You got dual filter design featuring an OTA-based multi-mode filter, connects directly to other gear, laptops, keyboards, and Eurorack. You got a 10 stereo effects in 3 slots plus analog overdrive. You got advanced paraphonic 64-step sequencer and 10-mode arpeggiator, bass line, and 3 voice modes to express all your ideas. You can store 256 user presets, editable presets with editor, library, and software, which we haven't actually got connected here today, but that's okay. We're just going to look at it from a physical standpoint. And compact and ready to play everywhere you go. So definitely can agree with the compact size. Actually, we just bring you back to it. It is super small and extremely lightweight. And actually, is it battery powered? Oh, I don't think it is. I can't see any slots for battery. That would have been kind of cool. So yeah, it is powered over, you can power it over USB. I think I've got it powered via the AC adapter though at the moment. But yeah, it's not like a super power intensive unit, and it sounds absolutely ridiculously good, as you're going to see in a moment. Again, the timeline is down below if you want to get past my rambling. I'm of course going over, you know, some of the features here before we get into playing it. So get creative, unrivaled sound sculpting, and you know, got heaps of connections, 4 kinds of effects. The effects are really good. I think we just, yeah, let's just get into it. Hey, it is a bit of a beast for how small. I'm really impressed with it. I'm thinking about maybe keeping it here if I can reach out to IK Multimedia, see if we can get a unit here to keep for good. But yeah, let me play. I'm on the first preset. I'm on preset number 1. Let me just check. So to get to your presets, you just click preset here. Yeah, you can see that. That's fantastic. And then you just double click, use the encoder to get to the preset you want to go to, double click it here. Now I have got it controlling my Minilab, Arturia Minilab 3 is controlling it. But yeah, let's have a listen to it. Filter. And you've got your envelope up here. You can change your filter envelope as well. How to filter sort of affects the envelope. Change your oscillator shape. Tune. Drive. And the effects are awesome. There's a bit of delay you can already hear on it as well. So I don't know if you can see that there too good on the camera, but basically there's a button here which lets you select through your effects. So we've got a delay here. We can increase that delay amount if we want. Like, sounds pretty damn good, right? All right, let's go to another preset here. Click on our presets and let's see what we got here. One of my favorite features is this bassline button. If you press this, this gives you a bit of a deeper and then you have, for each preset, you have actually like basically a little sequence. So if you press play, which they've already put on board with each preset, we'll go through this. Sounds really good, and if you want to do your own arpeggiation, you can. The Minilab 3 lets me do that as well. Bit of a slow one. Sounds really good. But if I want to tweak, it's probably easier for me to actually just have this little sequence going, and I can just show you, just with tweaking it, how freaking good this thing sounds. Change the actual oscillator shape. Got a high pass filter here. Put the reverb back in. Take the bass line off. Really changes the sound. And change the glide as well. Crazy. So good. So good. All right, let's go back to our presets. Let's have a listen to this guy here. How good's this reverb? Listen to this. So nice. Stack the delay on. And I love that you can filter the delay in and out as well. It's got a filter for it, which is really cool. Modulation. Chuck a bit of modulation on there. So you can really mess with the preset just in the effects section alone. You can hear how good this sounds. Now, I believe I've actually reviewed or done a product overview on all of the Uno Synth products. And like, it's been a few years between these products, like playing with them and testing them out. You can check my channel, like if you just search Uno Synth Pro, or sorry, Uno Synth on Emlyn in the mix. I'm pretty sure I looked at the first two iterations. I've even forgotten their names. I think the one before this was just Uno Synth Pro, then we went to Uno Synth Pro X, and there was two iterations of the last one with the small keys and the larger keys. But I gotta say, I really feel like they've definitely refined the layout with this, and this feels very much grown up in terms of the Uno Synth line. Like, they've really gone to the next level. I actually don't know the price on these. I guess we could look online, but oh, there we go. It's actually up on the screen there. So here it is. It's got it in euros, 499 euros there. But I mean, that seems like kind of expensive, but for what you're getting, it's actually, it sounds ridiculous. Like, let's be real. You've just heard it there. How freaking good does it sound? And I've only gone through 3 presets. So I think let's just keep going through a few more. See what we got here. This is what is this? Dafter? I think, here we go. Yeah. Daft Punk. All right, YouTube, no copyright strike. Okay, this is coming from a synth. Let's play with this. Here we go. Alright, cool. We'll go to another one. I like that. That's cool. Love that song. Oh, still in the same one. Here we go. Oh, that's cool. And you got drive up here as well. We can really drive it in. Change your oscillator. Turn the noise down. So you can hear, you can just have a lot of fun just tweaking and messing with it. Again, we're only on the 6th preset here. What do we got here? Pads? Not that one. Oh, here we go. This might be better to play with. That sounds amazing. Love that. I love getting the little reverb. What do we call them? Little ghosts, gremlins, and then let go and then pull the time up. Sounds good. Or the size, sorry, of the reverb. It sounds really cool. All right, let's look at another preset here. So we jump back over to presets. I'll try and get through them a bit quicker here. Let's have a listen. So you can hear there is a lot going on here, and even it sounds as though they've sequenced the effects on this actual sequence. So obviously it's not a super deep dive on today. It's more of a, I guess I call these shallow dives, where I just show you simply the user friendliness of an instrument like this. But as you can hear, you could definitely get in the deep end and you can sequence actual effects in your sequence. You can hear it, like the reverb. Unless it's an LFO controlling that, I'm sorry, I haven't got on the back end of this just yet, but all in all, I mean, that is a richness of sounds. There is no denying it. I think at this point, I'm just going to show you some of my favorite presets, and we're going to have to end the show a little bit earlier today as I am running a little bit behind on my usual schedule, but I think I've given you a good taste of how to sing sounds. I think this one here, number 25, is one of my favorites. Let's have a listen. And I'm pretty sure this is probably just like some EDM track that they've copied. And if it is, leave a comment down below. No YouTube strikes. Please, YouTube, no strikes on copyright music. This is not the actual track. This is just a preset that sounds similar. All right, here we go. Does anyone know this song? I feel like this is probably a song. I really like this sound though. This sound is really nice. So if you want to make EDM, house, you can do it here with this. Filters sound great too. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I wonder what it sounds like with the arpeggiator on. Let's pop that on. I'll just pop hold on. Nice. That's crazy. That is just crazy. I really love that preset. Again, I'll listen to a couple more and we'll have to end the show here, but I think you get the idea of just how capable this thing is. Nice. All right, we'll try a different one then. That in. Oh. Nice. Funky little boopy groove. That's cool. That's cool. Like that. I haven't heard those before. Percussion. You've also got percussion on here. So you could do drums if you wanted to. I love that it's got the filter on the effects though. That's sick. So yeah, you do have drums, you got percussion, you got the sequences, and you can even play these if you wanted to. If you have your keys hooked up, hold it down, makes that. I mean, look, all in all, I'm gonna have to leave it there, but I think you get the idea. I guess if you wanted my thoughts on the actual tactile, how does it feel? I mean, it is all plastic here, but actually somehow it works. Like the knobs, they don't feel like super cheap or anything like that. They have a slight sort of rubbery feel to them, even though they're just full hard plastic. I don't know how they've done that, unless that's just in my mind. No, it does feel kind of rubbery. Overall, I mean, the chassis, it's a plastic, but it's a nice kind of hard plastic. It feels like a quality build. Like, feels like you could definitely just take this out on the road, chuck it on in a bag, even in a laptop bag. It's so small. Overall, the buttons feel good. The rubbery buttons feel fantastic. You can control it from here. I didn't even show you that, but you can actually, look, you can, let me try and get a preset here there. So even if you don't have your keyboard, which I have my ARP on, it doesn't matter, right? You could do it here. So, you know, they don't, unlike the Uno Synth Pro, which I think came out a year or two ago, which had the actual keys connected to it, you don't have the keys anymore. You just have these buttons where you could, totally portable, like you could just make a little sequence using the keys here, which I didn't show you. But all in all, very nicely laid out. And even if you didn't know much about synthesis, it's I feel it's quite intuitive. But yeah, thank you so much to IK Multimedia for letting us check this out. I have a link for it down below. Don't forget the cyber season deals are happening as well over at Native Instruments. If you want to get yourself some gear right now, is definitely the time to do it. And also my cryptic little competition is going on. It's only going on for 1 more week, giving away 3 copies of Arturia Analog Lab 5 right now. It's only for the next week. And yes, it is a bit of a cryptic one because you have to go find another video to get the link. But I did it that way because I just don't want randoms coming on and trying to win the prize that aren't actual dedicated viewers of the show. So this is for you guys that actually stick around. And even if you're here till the very end, I appreciate you guys so much, and you deserve to enter that competition and win yourself some software. All right, guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Honestly, so much cool gear in the next few weeks that we're going to look at. I'm super pumped and excited to show you guys. And yeah, until then, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, do what you got to do, and we'll see you on the flip side. Peace out, guys. Boom. Hey, thanks for listening to the Emlyn in the Mix podcast. Here, you will find all the latest in music technology, software and hardware, interviews, and more. Also, don't forget to check out the Emlyn in the Mix YouTube channel today. Till next time, keep it real.